Hey guys, let's check out this handy dandy Carnival Hub app. See that red blaring sign notification? I should have took that more seriously. More about that later. But as you can see here, here's the Carnival Hub app. There's a lot of things that you can check out on here that will help you during your cruise vacation. This is Carnival's app that you can download once you're on the ship. You can download it before that, but most of the things that are available on this app, you will not be able to use until the day of embarkation. So see here, you can see here, there is where to eat now. So these are the current places that are open in order for you to check out some good eats on the ship. We're going to go to my planner here. So we're going to scroll up and go to my planner, and my planner will help you to figure out different activities that are available throughout a particular day while you're on the ship. And you can actually save some of these activities by clicking on the little heart symbol, and it'll notify you once you save yourself on there as something you're interested in. The app will notify you when that particular event begins. I think it'll let you know like several minutes before that particular event begins. So as you can see here, I've already added some events, but I selected keep adding fun to see what else is available right now right now throughout the rest of the day. So I'm going to check out some more events here and see what else is available and see what looks interesting to me. I've selected everything that I'm interested in, and so I'm just going to scroll back up to the top here and see what else is available for tomorrow, because tomorrow is actually our debarkation day. As you can see there, they have where you pick up your liquor at the Sapphire restaurant, and also to pick up your photos if necessary. So you see I had some liquor to pick up, so I selected that. So they'll give me a reminder if need be as to when I should do that. So what I'm going to do is show you guys here some of the other days that are available. Some of the other, activities that were available on the other days that we were there. So we had day for Cozumel when we were at port at Cozumel, and some of the things that are available. See, they have here guest assured that lets you know what time they're going to allow debarkation at that particular port. There's the different activities that are going on ship while people are at port. And then also you'll have here the time that they'll say that all guests are due back on board. So very important here, guys. The time that you are to be back on your ship has a lot to do. It's not a lot to do. It is the ship time, the time that's on the ship. And if it's easier to remember this, your ship time is the time that was from the port that you came out of when you began your cruise. So for instance, this one was coming out of Galveston, which is in the Central Standard Time. So all times according to the ship, what the ship considers important is Central Standard Time. All these times are Central Standard Time. So for instance, if you were coming out of, say you're coming out of Port Canaveral, that would be Eastern. So your times there would be Eastern. If you was coming out of, say, Long Beach area or Los Angeles area, your time there is going to be, I believe, Pacific Standard Time. So those are the times that'll be on your ship, and that's the times that they are reflecting here on the times here on this Carnival Hub app, and the times you're due back on ship. Okay, so pause. I'm about to put y'all all up in our family's business, but I wanted you guys to see that there are the conversations that we're having, because you can pay $5 per person, and for the entire cruise, you guys are able to chat with one another throughout the day. Like the entire time, you can just basically send text messages back to each other, and that's not going against any cell phone data rates or anything like that. But yeah, that's really, really convenient, especially if you have a large group of people. You get everybody to chip in just $5. It covers the entire cruise, and you guys can correspond with one another throughout the cruise vacation. So if you go back to the main page and select dinner attire, you tap on that and it'll let you know what type of attire is acceptable within the dining room. And that could be really helpful for letting you know what you can and cannot wear in the dining room. The weather tab lets you know what the weather will be like at a particular port or location that you will be at on a certain day. Next up, we're going to click on ship maps to look at different locations that are on the ship, which can be very, very helpful if you are not certain where to go for a particular event or location that you would like to go to. You can click on ship maps and it'll show you where certain things are located. You can also go to the list view and click on certain things that you are interested in or places you may want to go. And once you click on that, it shows you what deck it's at, what area it's at, and then in the actual map you can see exactly where it's at. For instance, the Winner's Luck Casino is right off of the elevators in the middle of the ship, midship, you know, but in the middle of the ship. So this can be super helpful for some of these really larger ships, also for new time cruisers, or just if you're just new to this ship and you don't know where everything is at because you're not there every day. So I found that to be super helpful and a really neat little hack in order to get to where you want to go and see things that you want to see without feeling frustrated, without feeling lost throughout your vacation. So there are some of the great things about the app, but don't go yet. For the Carnival Hub app, I think it's very helpful and useful, and I highly, highly suggest that you, once you get on board or right before you get on board, download it and start using it to your abilities. Now, also, we're going to go back to that whole red blaring sign that told me to do my digital debarkation. Well, when I clicked on it, I had already ran out of time to do it, and it caused a bit of a headache. I ended up having to go down to guest services. I had to just kind of wait until some random time to debark. I just had to, she said something about after a certain particular group, I could just go ahead and walk down with my stuff with them, because I was doing self walkout. So I didn't really have to have a particular time, but it would have been nice to know what my time was. And so I didn't feel like I was like cutting a line in front of anyone, but don't go yet. I have something else I want to show you guys. So if you go back to the home page and you go over to where your profile area is, you can see here there's other things. There's another way to get into some of the other options available here. And I think the most important one is account summary. So you can see there at the bottom, there is account summary. At the top there, you have chat and things like that. And so that's a quick little hack into get into different little portions of this app. And you can use these things to check things like buying internet packages, your account balance, and etc. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from Cynthia's Eats and Travels. And join my husband and I, or my husband and I and our kids on our next family vacation. Till next time, bye-bye for now.